High School Choir in the ranch hand. She's held offices in both junior and senior women and is an active member of PAL, Good Sportsmanship League, Best Buddies, and HOSA. Lauren plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in education. Lauren is thankful for her time at Cinco High School to grow academically and personally, and is honored to be nominated as a member of the homecoming court. Lauren McDaniel. Catherine Elizabeth Windernet, daughter of Brad and Dan Windernet, is educated by her father Brad. Katy has participated in Best Buddies for 3 years and Good Sportsmanship League for 2 years. She's an active member of the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and Senior Women. Katy currently holds the office of Vice President for the National Honor Society, Secretary for Best Buddies, and is Vice President of the Senior Class of the National Charity League Azalea Chapter. Katy plans to attend Penn State or Auburn and major in marketing and international business. She says 4 years at Cinco High School have been incredible, balancing her academics with extracurricular activities and community outreach opportunities. Katy is honored to be a member of the 2015 Homecoming Court. Katy Windernet. And now the candidates for Homecoming King. Alistair Martin Gourlay, son of Fraser and Jillian Gourlay, is escorted by his mother Jillian. Alistair is a 4-year Cinco Ranch High School choir member, 2 of those years part of the Bravo Show Choir, and a junior member of the CRHS Ranch Hand. He also serves as captain of the Ultimate Frisbee Club. Alistair is a member of Best Buddies, Environmental Club, and National Honor Society. He plans to attend the University of Texas in Austin to study environmental engineering. Alistair says CRHS has been so special because of all the friendships he's made over the past 4 years. He is honored to be a member of the 2015 Homecoming Court. Alistair Gourlay. Ray Ray, he, son of Liz Twain, is escorted by his mother Lynn. Ray Ray is a member of Key Plus, Future Business League of America, National Honor Society, Ranch Hand, and a 4-year member of the Cinco Ranch High School Choir. Ray Ray played on the CRHS basketball team 1 year, and now enjoys playing recreational b-ball with friends while listening to Taylor Swift music. Ray Ray is grateful for special friends, family, and teachers that have made his 4 years at CRHS so special. He is especially thankful for friends who honor him with the nomination to the Homecoming Court. Ray Ray is thrilled to be able to share this moment with his mom, who he says, quote, he loves to the moon and back. Ray Ray V. Brian has been a member of the Cinco Ranch High School varsity ball team for 2 years and currently participates in PAL. He was chosen to attend the Texas Boys State his junior year and was presented the Eagle Scout Award in spring 2015. Brian plans to major in business in college and upon completion of his degree will join the Air Force to become a pilot. Brian appreciates CRHS for teaching him the value of pride, hard work, and determination. He's extremely honored to be in the 2015 Homecoming Court. Brian Bell. Matthew Williams Ward, son of Thomas Lindsay, is escorted by his mother Lynn. Matthew is a 4-year member of the football team and the CRHS band, 3-year member of Future Business League of America, and 2-year member of the National Honor Society, Ultimate Frisbee Club, Chess Club, and Visionaries and Inventors of Tomorrow. Matthew held offices in FBLA, Football Leadership Team, NHS, and Ultimate Frisbee Club. He serves as Global Line News anchor, and for the past 2 years has served as class president. Matthew plans to attend U.S. Military Academy at West Point to become a helicopter pilot and ultimately an astronaut. Matthew would like to thank the senior class for the opportunity to serve and to be nominated for the Homecoming Court. Matthew wants to especially thank his mom for being a living example that the greatest love can come in the smallest of packages. Matthew Ward. associate principal. A freshman at Louisiana State University, Jacqueline is majoring in education and is a member of the Soul Sisters LSU Running Club, a Kappa Delta sorority, through which she tutors children in the Everybody Counts program. Yoma is a pre-med major at Texas A&M and plays on the A&M tennis team. He is a member of the Pre-Med Society and the Freshman Leadership Organization. Ms. Smith and Yoma will crown the king, and Mr. Cross and Jacqueline will have the honor of crowning the 2015 Homecoming Queen. And now, the 2015 Cinco Ranch High School Homecoming King is Matthew Ward. And the 2015 Cinco Ranch High School Homecoming Queen, Abby Drop. Congratulations, Matthew and Abby. Let's give them a big hand. Our thanks to the Cinco Ranch, the Telegraph, and the Cougar Stars. The Cougar Band will present their show after the season contest. Thank you, Cougar Band.
Welcome back to Road Stadium, Katy, Texas. Patrick Creighton, Brent Holmog with you. Texan Live, Texas 6A High School football. Cinco Ranch Cougars with a 17-6 halftime lead over the Taylor Mustangs. Halftime presented by West Point Buick GMC. Brent, let's take a look around town and see some scores from some of the other games going on tonight. What do we got going on?
Well, in the other 19-6A game that's going on in a very important matchup, Right now at the start of the third quarter, Straight Jesuit is on top of 7 Lakes, 21-14. Other scores from around the league with 3:34 left in the third quarter. Klein and Klein Collins are tied up 7 apiece. At the start of the fourth quarter, Cy Fair is on top of Cy Falls 14-6. At halftime, Cy Woods is 8 points over Langham Creek, 28-20. And then you have over at Tully Stadium tonight, Stratford 30-0 over Spring Woods with 8:35 into the third quarter. And another one of interest in the area with 7 minutes left in the second quarter, Foster 21 and Lamar Consolidated 7.
So there's your look around the out-of-town scoreboard. As we said, it is homecoming for the Cougars tonight here at Rhodes Stadium. Very strong crowd. Got a beautiful night for football.
Literally picture perfect. You got both sides. Still, even after halftime, doesn't look like anybody's leaving the game. It's still at 17-6, anybody's ball game.
Man, I remember one year at homecoming. We played on Saturday afternoon. It was like 100 degrees. It was god awful hot, and I remember it was just a who's who of who was cramping and dehydrating, and it was a fun game. I'll put it that way. It was a fun game.
Well, the games I can remember, everybody was asking me when it was really cold. There were some games that you'd play, the temperature on the field would be below freezing. And I'll tell you right now, I would take those any day of the week over those high 90-degree temperature games.
You can always put on, an extra layer or two, and when you're running around, you don't feel the cold as much. When it's 95 degrees and super humid and the sun's beating down on you, there's no escape.
No, there's not, and that's the one thing you're worried about is if you're one of those that are running around and there's very few people out on the field that aren't, you've got to be concerned about cramping up and everything. That's why even 24 hours before the game, you will find your trainers will make sure that you're following a hydration protocol and just to see that nothing goes wrong during the game as much as possible.
So we're about to get underway. Cordoba on to kick off. End over end kick. It'll be fielded by Williams, the 17, across the 20, 25-30, breaks to the far side of the field. 35-40, and across the 45, dragged out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Terrific return.
Yeah, Daniel Down was the one responsible for bringing him out of bounds over there on the right-hand side.
So Greg Williams, about a 30-yard return to the 48-yard line. Just underway, third quarter. Mustangs trail 17-6. Cougars have the ball, 1st and 10. On their own 48-yard line, ball on the far hash. Russell Morrison in the gun, pistol set. Takes a snap, gives for Johnson, runs over a defender at the 48, and goes forward to the 46-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup.
He ran into Brandon Dunn right there in the middle, but he was able to bounce off until Trey Dupreez was able to be the one to bring him down.
Cougars going a little tempo here, pistol set, 2nd and 4 from the 46. Gives for Johnson. He'll get across the 45 to about the 43-yard line.
And again, Brandon Dunn right there in the middle.
Yard shy of the first down. Third and 1 from the 43. Morrison barks the signal. He'll keep it himself. Right side, he's got the first down, the 40, and he'll get out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Brendan Doon right there again.
And that time, Morrison just using his speed to get to the edge. and move the sticks. Actually, they got to back him all the way up to the 38.
I think it's
still a first down.
Yeah, that's what his focus was, just get that first down.
1st and 10 from the 38, 10:51 to go, third quarter, 17-6 Cougars. 2 receivers to the left, pistol set. Morrison gets the snap, runs right. He's got Johnson in front of him. He's got nowhere to go, and he'll run out of bounds right at the marker at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
He just ran out of field.
Well, he tried to go to the short side.
And pretty much the Taylor defense was meeting him over there on that right-hand side.
Let's say he lost a yard. 2nd and 11 from the 39. Ball on the far hash. Pistol set. Takes a snap, gives it to Johnson, right side. Tries to cut back to the middle and got back to the original line of scrimmage.
I think he was trying to see an opening, but the Taylor defensive line over there kept that right-hand side pretty tight and just limited any options that he had going on that side.
Every time they play this song in the stadium, I love it. Pink pom-poms waving as it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, month of October. A lot of pink shirts on the sidelines, cheerleaders, the pink pom-poms, as they spend this month trying to drum up awareness for breast cancer. Timeout on the field, 10:42 to go, third quarter. Cougars 17, Mustangs 6. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Register online at CESperformance.com for your sports performance program. CESperformance.com has multi-month memberships and team training. CESperformance.com has baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CESperformance.com where there's no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com.
Howdy, Eggs. Thanks for all your support this past year. Don't adjust your TV. In support of breast cancer awareness, West Point Buick GMC is donating a portion of every vehicle sale to the American Cancer Society. So if you want a new vehicle, come experience the spirit of Aggieland and help us beat the hell out of cancer too. West Point Buick GMC, easy to get to on the Katy Free.
3 receivers to the left. Morrison in the gun. Takes a snap, here comes the blitz. Under pressure, steps up, and he manages to stay on his feet on the official say he was down. I think that might have been a quick call. I didn't see Morrison's knee hit. But that's going to go down as a sack. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cougars will have to punt. The Mustang defense has, for the most part, done its job tonight. Davis Hastings on to punt.
You can definitely tell they definitely made some adjustments at halftime.
High snap over Hastings' head. He's got to go back to the 35. Punt is blocked. Punt is blocked. It's going to be picked up by the Mustangs inside the 15-yard line.
Nick Petrie was the one that was able to get the ball on the blocked punt.
Hastings did everything he could to get that kickoff. The snap was well over his head. He did well just to get a finger on it as he was running backwards trying to make an over-the-shoulder type catch at the snap. But the 3 guys in front of him could not hold off the defense. And now the Mavericks with an excellent opportunity. Sorry, the Mustangs. I keep calling them Mavericks. Mustangs with an excellent opportunity here to get back in this game.
Well, that's one of these things that we keep saying. When you're given a gift like this, you've got to take it for all that it's worth, exploit it, do whatever you need to do, but capitalize on this gift, get into that end zone.
1st and 10 from the Cougar 13-yard line.
And now it's going to be up to the Cougar defense to say, hey, yeah, you got us on that one, but we're not going to give this to you. You're going to have to fight for it, or we're going to take it away from you.
9:44 to go, third quarter. 17-6, Mustangs trail. You're under center, I set. Takes a snap, option, throwing towards the end zone, incomplete. They tried to do that that end around option again with Mustangs. Be 2nd and 10. They're lucky that ball wasn't picked off.
Well, there were 2 Cinco defenders right there in the end zone where he was at. And they had a better shot at it than he did. But it pretty much, for the most part, was uncatchable.
I set. Beak the deep back. He'll take the handoff. Nowhere to go in the middle of the field. He is swarmed. He's going to lose probably 2 yards on that play.
There must have been about 5 to 6 Cinco defenders right there where he was trying to break through the line.
There's a lot of penetration on that play. 3rd and 12 from the 15. Not exactly how they wanted to start this drive with great field position going backwards. I set. You're under center. Takes a snap, rolling. Here comes the pressure. Rolling to the left, and he's going to go down for the sack at the 30-yard line. That takes them out of field goal range. What a disaster.
Oh, it sure has. Gustav Torres was right there putting the pressure.
Yor has to get rid of that football.
Yeah.
Cannot take what amounts to a 15-yard sack.
And that's exactly what Torres is doing, as he is running the gadget. You can see there tried to be a cutback, but there were other Cinco defenders behind Torres that were able to block that off. Bam, sack for Torres.
Now they're going to go for it on 4th and 27 from the 30. And a flag. So the Mustangs called for illegal substitution, 12 men in the huddle. So that'll just push them further back. At this point, you might as well just punt.
Yeah, you're slowly getting out of that no man's land where you might as well go for it because it's too close to punt. I mean, yeah, too close to punt, too far away for a field goal, but
4th and 32. Pistol set. Yor takes a snap. Here comes the pressure. Rolling right, now firing deep down the right sideline, and incomplete. A lot of hand jockeying down there.
Oh, wow.
The officials have let them play for the most part down the field.
Yeah, because Reggie Toddy literally had an interception bounce right out of his hands right over there on that right side of the goal line.
Vale and Toddy were fighting for position. Almost looked like they were throwing the ball into the paint, and the two guys are jockeying for position. It's a turnover on down, 7:59 to go, third quarter. Cougars have it 1st and 10 from their own 35. Ball on the near hash, 2 receivers to the right. Morrison will keep it himself. He's going to be thrown down to the ground at the 30-yard line.
Takedown.
That'll go as a 5-yard sack. Looked a little bit like one of those cartoons. You grab one guy and you spin him around, you throw him to the ground.
I think it was Austin Lefebvre right there for the takedown. That wasn't a tackle, that was a takedown.
4-yard loss back to the 31, 2nd and 14. 2 receivers to the left. Morrison steps up, fires to the right side, and it's batted down. The ball was underthrown.
That was literally a bat down by Brentlin Goins. Wow. Patrick, we definitely seen adjustments that have been made on the Mustang defense to counteract the speed that the Cougar offense was showing earlier in the game.
3rd and 14 from the 31. 2 receivers to the right. Morrison in the gun, man in motion. They'll give it on the jet motion. Maybe to the 31, and that's it.
Coming over to that left-hand side, just blasting over there, receiving Pilgrim, and I believe it was Trey Dupree's.
Punt team will come on again. Davis Hastings will hope for a better snap this time. Another high snap, but he's got a better handle on it. Gets off the punt. It's short. It'll be fair caught at the Mustang 37-yard line. So Dunn makes the fair catch. Taylor's defense has come out very strong so far in the second half.
They're showing a lot more aggression than they did in the first half. I think the boys are feeling a little bit more comfortable with the schemes they've been seeing the Cougar offense offering them, and they are playing a little bit more on the line in a tighter package to contain the run. You can see that on this series right here.
1st and 10 from their own 38. Back to pass is Yore over the middle, skipped it. And incomplete. The official in the middle of the field didn't see the ball skip, but the line judge saw it. It'll be 2nd and 10. 6:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Mustangs trail 17-6.
This again is what we're going to see, the speed that the Cougar defense has shown all game in terms of what they're going to do to stop this Mustang offense from scoring.
But that was an example of, what we've seen a few times from them with the rollouts, with, finding the spots in the zone.
Exactly.
Pitch to Beek, right side across the 40. It's about the 42-yard line. Pick up 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. But using that misdirection and just trying to keep the defense guessing as to where they're going with the football. They've been able to find some soft spots in the defense. They just haven't always been able to connect. And, on that particular play, it was just a poorly thrown ball by Yore. 3rd and 6 from their own 42. 3 receivers to the left, pistol set. Yore takes a snap, rolls to the left. Beeks out there as a blocker, now fires over the middle. It's complete for the first down with a 46-yard line. That's a nice job with the play action as he completes the pass to Brayton Quebeca.
Reggie Tati was right there on the coverage, and he was able to hold him right there until other Cinco defenders could get there and help bring him down.
The Cougar defense, they're fast, but they were pursuing Beek with the ball, and, they bid on the play fake. I set. Misses the pitch. Beek came up too fair and missed it, and then missed the fall. Had the ball right in his hands, and he lost it, and the Cougars recover. What disaster for the Mustangs.
And there you go. That is football 101 there. And when something like that happens, fall on the ball. Fall on the ball. In this case, he tried to pick it up and run with it to try to circle around to minimize the loss of yardage. And instead of minimizing the loss of the yardage, they had
the ball right in his hand. Recovered at 6 years old. What disaster! The ball has been beaten into your head until you couldn't move anymore. Instead, the Cougars, 1st and 10 from the Mustang 33. Morrison in the gun, 2 receivers to his right. Missed the fall! Takes the snap. Himself right side. His hand across the 30. It's about a 28-yard line. Cover. Cougars lead at 17-6, under 5
What does
minutes
that-
now in the third quarter. Clock 4:50 and winding. 2nd and 5 from the 28.
And another thing what we're seeing with that Mustang defense right now is they're doing more combined tackling efforts rather than just a one-on-one, man-to-man type of a tackling scheme.
2 receivers left. Morrison in the gun, takes a snap. They'll give it to Johnson. Johnson goes nowhere. Maybe go forward for a yard.
Trey Dupree was right there, was able to bust through that offensive line and was able to limit him to now where it's 3rd down and 5.
Dupree, another name we've heard a lot tonight. 3rd and 5 from the Mustang 28. 2 receivers to the right. Mustang show blitz. Morrison will pull it down. He's going to be taken down at the 29-yard line. Tried to take off on the run. That'll go down as a sack.
And I think Hayden Heron was the one for the Mustangs that was able to bring him down by just coming straight from the middle and grabbing him before he could do anything.
Now 4th and 6 from the 29, and the Cougars are going to go for it.
Well, that's that no man's land area you're talking about.
2 receivers to the right, Morrison in the gun. Mustang show blitz. Takes a snap, quick throw, and it is incomplete. Trey Dupuis got a hand on that ball and redirected it. Now we have a flag
And that's
back at the 15.
I think we're going to have a face masking call. I don't know if it was intentional.
Let's say it couldn't be pass interference. Can't have PI on a tipped ball.
Not. In fact, it looked like the whole thing was unintentional after the play happened.
So
But
let's get the ruling.
A dead ball, personal foul, face mask against number 30 from Cinco Ranch. Be penalized from the previous spot.
Well, he called the penalty against the Cougars, even though he signaled it against the Mustangs. Let's say it's confusing, right, left. These are hard things. So the Mustangs wind up getting better field position. So 15 yards tacked on from the 29. Moves them up to their own 44-yard line. So good field position. With 3:10 to go in the third quarter, they trail 17-6.
And this is where we really need to see defensive aggression at its best right here. Change that momentum back to your own side.
You're in the gun, 2 receivers left. He'll keep it himself.
Oh,
He got drilled.
Jacob Smith for the Cougars just came out of the backfield and just, bam, hit him with the secondary.
That was a Rhino Gore.
Oh. He's going to remember that hit.
2nd and 10. You get bent in half and taken off your feet. I set. Back to pass, throws it over the middle. It's complete to Vale. He's got the first down across the 40 to the 39-yard line. Nice catch in traffic, going up and high pointing that ball.
Yeah, he just out-jumped Austin Simmons, and Simmons did a good job of working with Yagete to bring him down. But the first down happened.
Mustangs 1st and 10 from the Cougar 39. 2:13 to go third quarter. They trail 17-6. I set, 2 receivers left. Fakes the handoff, play action across the middle. It's complete to about the 30-yard line, again to Vale.
And Jacob Smith was there for the takedown, but the coverage.
That middle of the field there, right around that 7 to 10-yard marker in the middle, has been open all night long, and they've had about 5 or 6 completions to that spot.
They really have. Cinco has been trying to do more of the zone, but that zone seems to be a no man's land for them. Mustangs might be exploiting it right now.
I set. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and yours got to get rid of this ball. Running backwards on the wrong side of the 50, and finally throws it away.
And there's going to be a flag thrown after the play.
And Yor was all the way behind at his own 40-yard line by the time he threw that football. It was well out of the tackle box near the sideline.
They're going to call him for intentional grounding.
Now, I don't know why that's intentional grounding. He was 3 steps from the sideline. That's well outside the tackle box. Unless they're going to say the ball didn't reach the line of scrimmage. Only thing I think was they're going to say the ball didn't reach the line of scrimmage.
That'd be about the only way I could see how that would be called that.
I thought it did. We're not going to get a replay on this.
No, but it's these penalties on the Mustang offense that have been benefiting the Cougar defense all night. Whenever the Mustang offense has been getting a break or something really nice happening, it's like taking 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
A spot foul. It's 15 yards. Becomes 3rd and 26 from the 45. And we'll have a timeout. 1:01 to go, 3rd quarter. 17-6 Cougars. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a short drive from Houston and minutes from the Energy Corridor. With places to stay and places to play, anything you'd like to eat, and an old town charm that can't be beat. Activities and fun for the entire family. Enjoy the best of both worlds in the City of Champions, Katy, Texas. For more information, go to cityofkaty.com.
Friends, tune into the Fox Sports Southwest tonight after our game from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden as they take you around the city with all the week's football action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive tonight, 11 to midnight on Fox Sports Southwest. 1 minute, 1 second to go. After the penalty, it's 3rd and 26 from their own 45-yard line. You're in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap, throws deep left side, and that ball is incomplete. Another underthrown ball.
And Jacob Smith was right there for the block.
Every time they've tried to go deep on the sidelines, the balls have been underthrown a lot, and the coverage has been tough. When they go over the middle, they've been successful.
And I'm surprised on a play like that they didn't try to do exactly that, go through the middle, because, again, it's been a no-man's land where Cinco defense is concerned and their secondary.
So that brings on the punt team. Low punt, bounces to the 32, takes a Mustang roll inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. The Cougars will take over. 45 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Cougars lead at 17-6. Not much has gone right on offense for either team here in the 3rd quarter.
No. And Patrick, a game of interest right now. Going into the 4th quarter, Seven Lakes has taken the lead over Straight Jesuit, 28-24. They've still got a quarter to play, and I bet over at Crusader Stadium, everybody is on their feet.
Ball on the far hash, 3 receivers to the left. Morrison in the gun. Takes a snap, rolling left. Loses the football.
I think Cinco
Mustangs say they have it. The officials do not agree. The Cougars will keep possession, and that time Morrison had pulled it down like he was going to run at the last second, tried to pump fake the ball, and almost cost his team dearly.
And he's lucky that Connor Walsh was right there to retain possession for the Cougars.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15 from the 19-yard line. And they're going to let the clock expire here in the 3rd quarter. 17-6, Cougars lead the Mustangs. This is Texas 6A high school football on Texan Live.
Register online at CESperformance.com for your sports performance program. CESperformance.com has multi-month memberships and team training. CESperformance.com has baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CESperformance.com. There's no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com.
Patrick Creighton, Brent Hallmark with you on Texan Live. About to start the 4th quarter. Cougars 17, Mustangs 6. Friends, Texan Live is your new home for Houston High School sports. We got a pair of 6 o'clock games on tap for you tomorrow. At Turner and Humble, Kingwood Park takes on New Caney. And right here at Rhodes Stadium, the Katy Tigers go for their 44th straight district victory as they take on the Morton Ranch Mavericks. Texan Live, your new home for Houston High School sports. And don't forget, log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavendish Player of the Week. Then tune in on Friday night to the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive to see who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavendish Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. So as they recognize a few people here before the 4th quarter. Brent, the Cougars have really, for a team that's as accomplished as they are running the football, they have put the ball in the air almost all night long.
They really have. It's not that they've ignored the run, it's just that they've been emphasizing the pass more. It looks that the Mustangs defense has been playing like a small package. Therefore, the secondary is so up near the line of scrimmage, a lot more than usual, that the Cougar offense is, and with Morrison's, ready to take advantage of that.
2 receivers to the left. Handoff on the end around. Across to 25 or the 28-yard line is Keithy.
And Stephen Pilbeam was right there for the takedown over there on the right-hand side as he is sweeping over that direction.
Give him to the 28. It'll be 3rd and 5. 2 receivers right. Morrison in the gun. Johnson to his left. Williams in motion. Morrison across to 30, and he's going to be short of the 1st down.
And again, Pilbeam was right there, assisted by Nathan Sorge.
Gets to the 32, and they'll have to punt. Davis Hastings coming on.
One of the things I've noticed, Patrick, is that the Mustang defense is getting a little bit better of reading when Morrison is keeping the ball for himself and trying to sweep run it.
This time he gets a good snap. High punt, short but very high. Bounces at the 40. Fielded at the 35, and he lost the football. Scrum for the ball. Field judge has his hands waving like that's going to be Mustang ball. Tanner Radomski came out of the pile with the football, but the Cougars are not going to get this turnover here. The Mustangs will have possession. First and 10 from their own 35.
Referees are discussing something about it. It might be just the spot of the ball.
One guy did a fair catch signal and somebody else called. So guess what? It didn't make a difference. It's dead.
I don't think he meant to have his microphone on for that.
No, I don't think so. We got the same explanation that Coach Clayton did.
Coach Clayton a little less pleased with it than we are.
And he's letting the line judge know They're talking about it.
10:32 to go, fourth quarter. 17-6 Cougars. Mustangs, 3 receivers out right, 2 receivers left. Empty backfield, you're under center. Takes a snap. Throws over the middle. It's a duck, but it's complete. Across the 45 for the first down. Another nice catch in traffic. That time by Brad Vale.
And he was using
And it's going to come back for an illegal formation. The Mustangs had bunched up, and then everybody ran out to the side. Would have been a first down. Instead, they get called for illegal formation. So Coach Herman's going to have to figure that one out.
Well, when you try to run one of those disguised schemes, you risk that chance that it's going to happen, and then this time it did.
3 receivers right, 1st and 15 from their own 30. Pistol set. Yor takes a snap, rolls right, stops, fires over the middle, incomplete. As that time the intended receiver, Kubeka, was tackled from behind, but the ball short hopped him.
Reggie Tati was right there on top of him, but
Tati's played very physical football tonight.
he has, and when he's been on specific coverage on a man-to-man, he has literally been on top of that person.
2nd and 15 from the 30. I set. Beak is the deep back. Give is to Beak. This time it's a handoff, no pitch. And Beak is going nowhere. Might have lost a yard on that play. And you saw that's an example of, we talked about the speed of how fast the play developed. That was a slow developing play as they decided to have Yor run all the way back to Beak to hand him the ball instead of Beak coming forward and taking it.
And that gave Andrew Ugeti for the Cougars a chance to get an arm on him while the other Cougar defenders around him were able to just converge and bring him down.
3rd and 16 from the 29, 3 receivers right, pistol set. Yor takes a snap, rolls right, fires deep down the right sideline, and it is caught at the 35. Sidesteps a defender across the 30. Inside the 25 to the 21-yard line. Might have got away with a push-off, but a terrific catch.
Literally, Jacob Smith for the Cougars just saved a touchdown.
Vale again making a big catch for his team.
You know, it's both sides of the ball in this quarter, in this half. We've seen a totally different Mustang team than we did in the first half.
3 receivers right, 9:20 to go, 4th quarter. Yor under pressure, rolls right, now fires towards the end zone, incomplete. At times, receiver not able to bring that one down. He got up for that ball, too. There was no lack of effort.
No, he did, but once again, Austin Simmons was right there on the coverage. I think he did his part to make sure that that was not caught.
Vale, the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 from the 21, 9:11 to go, 4th quarter. Mustangs trail 17-6. I set, 2 receivers right, Yor under center. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw, under pressure, rolling right, firing for the end zone again, and caught for the touchdown! Leaping over the top of the defender and high-pointing the football.
That was definitely, both of them jumped. Reggie Tati was right there on the coverage. Both of them jumped. There was like a millisecond difference, but unfortunately for Tati, he was a short man on that one.
Brad Vale with a tremendous catch.
Tati definitely gave it an effort. And Taylor's going to go for 2.
They're going to go for 2. Shovel pass to the end zone.
Whoa.
And it converts.
When was the last time you saw that, a shuttle pass?
That literally looked like he took a basketball shot over the top of the line to complete the 2-point play.
And that's an excellent example of what we just saw. That was a basketball pass.
And Goyens, a linebacker, makes the reception. This is a field goal game.
Yep.
17-14. 9:02 to go, fourth quarter. This is Texas 6A high school football on Texan Live. A 23-yard touchdown pass from Jacob Yor to Brad Vale. Two-point conversion is successful, and the Mustangs have closed the gap to 17-14 with 9:02 to go in this contest.
Millisecond.
Cordova to kick off. Short kick, it'll be fielded at the 22, the near sideline. Greg Williams across the 30, and he runs out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So the Cougars, on homecoming night, their offense has not been able to get it done so far in the second half.
Yes, so what I was saying earlier, this seems to be a totally different, on both sides, offense and defense, a totally different Mustang team that Taylor's showing us than they did in the first half.
Morrison comes out. Two receivers to his right. Ball on the near hash. Moving left to right. Pistol set. Man in motion. They'll give it up the middle to Johnson. He's got a hole across the 40. Cross midfield. Steps over his own man across the 40 to the 30. And run out of bounds at the 28-yard line. You know, Brent, we've said all night, this is a good running team that seems to have gotten away from the run game. There's a big run by Devian Johnson.
And Keelan Winters was able to run him out of bounds, but I honestly think because they haven't been running the ball all that much, that play took everybody by surprise.
1st and 10 from the Mustang 28, 8:49 to go, 17-14 Cougars. Two receivers left. Morrison give up the middle to Johnson.
Fumble.
He ripped it out of his hands, recovered by the Mustangs. Across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Oh, what a huge turnover.
Yeah, it's Brian Doon on that one. Him and another one, I couldn't see who the other Taylor defender was, but they both worked to strip the ball. Doon picked it up and started running with it. And what a break for the Taylor Mustangs.
Johnson was fighting for extra yards, and it looked like Trey Dupree ripped the ball out from behind as Johnson was fighting for yards. And it could. As a result, the Mustangs get a huge turnover. And with 8:40 to go in this contest, they're only down 3. Ball's on their own 47, far hash. You're under center, I set. Pitch for Beek, right side. Gets to midfield and across to about the 48-yard line.
And he's met with Cinco defenders that just swarmed over there to that right side for the tackle.
2nd and 5 from the Cougar 48-yard line. 8:15 clock winding, fourth quarter. Mustangs trail 17-14. You're under center. Pitch for Beek, left side. He's going to be hit behind the line and taken down to the 50-yard line.
Ben Mathismeyer for the Cougars read that perfectly and just rushed right over there through the offensive line for the takedown.
Loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. From the Cougar 49, ball's on the near hash. Mustangs very deliberate in the huddle right now. You're under center. Beak the lone set. They'll fake the give. Looks to throw. Over the middle, overshot everybody. Intended for Vail, but he threw it 5 yards over his head.
Yeah, and he just basically threw it where nobody was, offense or defense.
That's a big hold for the Cougar defense. Their offense just hasn't been sharp as it usually is tonight. They need that defense to step up, because that was one of those areas where a couple of first downs, the Mustangs really have momentum. They're going to go for it on 4th and 6. Now they'll back up into the punt formation. And I don't even know what they're trying to do with that. There's no way to explain what just happened, other than to tell you Kellen Winters lined up in the punt formation, acted like he was going to punt, then ran forward a couple of yards and decided this was the worst decision I could possibly make.
Well, what ended up happening is he thought he saw an opening over there on that right-hand side, but there wasn't one, as these, I guess what you could say is the secondary of the Cougars came back in and formed like a little wall over there. He tried to pass it off to somebody else to at least minimize the damage.
With the amount of time on the clock, punt the ball. Your defense has played great. Let them get you a stop. Now you've given the ball to the Cougars, 1st and 10 at your own 47-yard line. Morrison gives it up the middle for Johnson. He gets forward to the 42. They'll give him the 43. It's a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. You had a chance to kick it and get them deeper into their own territory. Instead, now you've given the Cougars life on your side of the field.
I'm sure he'll be coached about that.
Morrison in the gun, looking to throw. Can't find anyone open. Still looking, now fires deep down the sideline and complete. No, they'll say he couldn't catch it. Would have been one heck of a catch by Colby Bradshaw. He was open, but the ball was a little underthrown. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 43. That would have been a completion at the 5. So just missed opportunity for the Cougars there. Third and 6 from the 43, 6:24 to go in the 4th quarter. Cougars lead 17-14. 2 receivers to the right, Morrison to the gun, and we'll get a timeout here by the Cougars. 6:24 to go, 4th quarter. Cougars 17, Mustangs 14. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a short drive from Houston and minutes from the Energy Corridor. With places to stay and places to play, anything you'd like to eat, and an old town charm that can't be beat. Activities and fun for the entire family. Enjoy the best of both worlds in the City of Champions, Katy, Texas. For more information, go to cityofkaty.com.
Back at Rhodes Stadium, Patrick Creighton, Brent Hallmark with you. 6:24 to go, 4th quarter. Cougars will have 3rd and 6 from the Mustang 43, holding on to a 17-14 lead here in 19-6A. There's some goings-on at Crusader Stadium.
No joke. At 4:32 left in the game, Straight Jesuit has a 1-point lead over Seven Lakes, 37-36. So they've got an exciting one going on like we do.
3rd and 6, 2 receivers to the left. Morrison's in the gun. Here comes a man in motion. Fakes it, gives it, throws deep. Down the right side, overshot everyone. Closest player was on a knocker. And now it's 4th and 6. And I know they're in that area, that 43, where they like to go for, but they should punt, and that's what they're going to do. Cougars are going to have to lean on the defense tonight. The offense, for whatever reason, is just out of sync. And give some of that credit to the Mustang defense. They've played very well. Hastings to punt. High spiral. He got hit, but no flag. Fans are screaming after Hastings got blasted after he punted that ball. The Cougars will down the ball at the 18-yard line. So Hastings did his job. He got a nice high punt that gave his team time to cover that kick. And he pins the Mustangs inside the 20. So 1st and 10, 6:09 to go in this contest. Mustangs trail 17-14. This game a lot closer than many expected. You're under center. Looking to throw, fires. Right side, it is complete. Oh, did he hold on to the ball? It looked like he caught it.
It looked like he caught it, and then it was stripped from him.
And then Jacob Smith was very physical with him. Smith thinks it should be incomplete, but the sticks are moving. They're going to say he caught that ball. So Vale, another terrific catch with Smith all over him. 1st and 10 Mustangs from their own 45. Ball on the far hash. You're under center, 2 receivers right. Looking to throw, fires over the middle, it's complete to Vale, stiff arms a defender. He's got the 1st down across the 45 to the 42-yard line. Another 1st down as they're into Cougar territory. 5:45 to go in this contest.
And it was Austin Simmons once again that was able to grab an ankle that forced him to trip up, leaving the ball right there on the 43.
From the 43, you're under center. Big to deep back. He'll fake the handoff. Here comes the pressure. Rolling right, fires. We just threw this one out of bounds. That time he got it past the line of scrimmage by plenty. 5:22 to go, 4th quarter. Mustangs trail 17-14.
Plenty of time, still anybody's ball game.
Second and 10 from the 43. You're under center, Beaks a deep back. 2 receivers right. To throw. Fires right side, short, and intercepted. Jacob Smith with the interception this time, and he's letting everybody know. Oh, they're going to say he didn't catch it. Smith almost came out of his helmet. He cannot believe that they didn't call that an interception.
I think actually
he's pointing
both
at the
sides.
scoreboard. Wants to see the replay. Coach Trey Herman, of course, saying, hey, that was not a completed pass. Fans are not happy with that call.
And I think you can hear it in the background that they are not.
No replay available. Otherwise, I would have tried to steal a look at one.
Even if there was one, I don't think they want to show it.
3rd and 10 from the 43. You're under center, 2 receivers right. Quick throw to the right, and is it complete? Can we get a signal? It's complete to Kubeka. Move the sticks at the 31-yard line. 5:08 to go. And the Mustangs continue to drive down the field. 1st and 10 from the Cougar 31. They're down 3. 2 receivers right, you're under center. Back to pass. Here comes the blitz over the middle. It's complete. Dragging a defender for the 1st down to the 20. Guess who? Brad Vale.
And it was Austin Simmons and, I mean, Ismani on the stop right there in the middle. But again, Patrick, it's what you've been saying all night, is why haven't the Mustangs been attacking that dead zone that the Cinco defense is leaving in the middle? They've done it 3 times in the past series.
1st and 10 from the Cougar 20. Your back to pass, under pressure, rolling right, fires towards the end zone. Can't see who caught the ball. Kubeka with the catch. I couldn't tell if that ball was caught by an offensive or defensive player. There were so many bodies. And Kubeka comes down with the football. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 4:08 to go, clock winding.
Was an impressive catch because he was probably the only Mustang jersey jumping up with about 4 other maroon jerseys around him.
Great catch by Kubeka on the far sideline in heavy traffic.
Now this is where the Cinco defense has just got to shrug off.
They've only got 4 seconds to get this play off. They're going to have to call a timeout. And that's what they'll do. Timeout, Mustangs, 3:43 to go, 4th quarter. They trail 17-14. They'll have 1st and goal from the 2 when we come back. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Register online at CESperformance.com for your sports performance program. CESperformance.com has multi-month memberships and team training. CESperformance.com has baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CESperformance.com. There's no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com.
Friends, Texan Live is your new home for Houston High School sports. We got a pair of 6 o'clock games on tap tomorrow. Kingwood Park takes on New Caney. The Tigers take on Morton Ranch. Texan Live, your home for Houston High School sports. 1st and goal, Mavericks from the 2. I set. Give is for Beek. Up the middle, bouncing off defenders like ping pong balls. Might have got to the 1. He was passed through a lot of defenders, but the Cougar defense did not let him pass. 2nd and goal.
And what the Cougar defense did was, it was almost like he was a ping pong ball. They created sort of like an extended wall right there at the goal line, and when he was hitting it, he kept being pushed back by the defender that was right there.
Mustangs back to the line. I set. Yor takes it himself, dives over. Is he in? No signal. He's going to be a little short. The ball is literally 1 foot from the goal line. 3rd and 1. And this is actually working out in the Mustangs' favor because the clock continues to wind. 2:30 and counting, taking off precious time from a Cougar team that has only 1 timeout left.
Hey Patrick, if you don't make it now, do you kick the field goal on 4th down or
No
try
way.
to go for it?
Oh, you're going for it. This would be a massive, massive win for Taylor. 3rd down. Yor sneaks it, and he is stuffed.
That Cougar defense just met right in the middle.
4th and goal from the 1.
All 11 players just converged right there in the middle to prevent it.
They're going to let the clock run here. I mean, would this not be one of the biggest wins for the Mustangs in recent history? They will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Fans on their feet. I set. Yor stumbles, gives it to Beek. He's in for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run for Beek. And the Mustangs have taken the lead for the first time tonight.
Cinco did an admirable job trying to keep that ball from going in. But Beeks also had assistance being pushed in there. So he had power behind going in behind him as well.
This is officially an upset alert. Cordoba for the extra point. Kick is up. Off the top of the goalpost. He stoinked it.
So now instead of a 4-point, we now have a 3-point.
It's a 3-point game with 1:28 to go. Mustangs 20, Cougars 17. This is Texas 6A high school football on Texan Live. This is upset alert time, Brent. 1:28 to go. 1-yard touchdown run by Ian Beek. And the Mustangs are clinging to a 3-point lead.
Well, what their defense needs to do after this, right now, special teams needs to make sure for the Mustangs that they do not give up the run back, and that's exactly what Cinco is counting on, is the run back right now.
Short kickoff fielded at the 30, 35 to the 37.
And just met with a wall of Mustang defenders.
1:24 to go in this contest.
Now this brings
on
up
homecoming night, the Cougars find themselves down 3. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. The mixed extra point. It's the second time they've had a missed extra point tonight. Gives the Cougars a chance to kick a field goal to get a tie. 2 receivers each side. Morrison in the gun. Here comes the blitz. He'll throw it. Left side. It's complete. About the 44-yard line.
And he got chased out of bounds by Dupree's.
Corey Rao with the catch. And out of bounds. 2nd and 3 from the 44. 1:21 to go. In the gun, Morrison. Oh, and he's hit hard! Oh. Holy cow, he got drilled!
Oh.
And the whistle had blown.
Trey Tyrone was just ran right through.
And a flag comes down as apparently whistles had blown. Morrison had stopped. He's lucky he didn't get hurt on that play. He had stopped.
Ball start, number 15,
So Rao called for the false start. And as a result, Morrison winds up getting a free body slam. 2nd and 8 from the 41. 1:20 seconds remain. Mustangs bring the pressure. Morrison throws complete across the 50 for the first down. Inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. That's Colby Bradshaw with the catch, move the sticks.
Kate Johnson with the save.
1:09 to go. Morrison in the gun. Looking for somewhere to throw. Now firing deep down the left sideline. It's caught! Touchdown Cougars!
Wow.
Russell Morrison just answered the bell.
And then some. That was impressive. Here he is. They're showing the replay here at the stadium.
Perfectly thrown pass.
Perfectly caught as well. Foot in, no question. Touchdown, Cougars.
59 yards. Sorry, 41 yards. Timeout on the field. 1 minute exactly to go. Cougars take a 23-20 lead pending the extra point. This is Texas 6A high school football on Texan Live.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a short drive from Houston and minutes from the Energy Corridor. With places to stay and places to play, anything you'd like to eat, and an old town charm that can't be beat. Activities and fun for the entire family. Enjoy the best of both worlds in the City of Champions, Katy, Texas. For more information, go to cityofkaty.com.
Unbelievable. With a minute 20 to go. Down. Russell Morrison answers the bell. 41-yard touchdown pass.
And here comes a very important PAT.
Great jump here on the PAT. Down the left sideline. Mustangs. Touchdown Cougars!
Russell Morrison just
Answered.
They're still
looking
discussing
for somewhere to
it.
throw. Now
Here
firing
comes
deep.
the
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown!
The penalty is declined.
So they decline the penalty to go back to the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. A 28-second scoring drive capped off by a 41-yard touchdown pass by Russell Morrison, and the Cougars, just like that, retake the lead 24-20. 1 minute remaining, fourth quarter. This is Texas 6A high school football on Texan Live. Russell Morrison, a 41-yard strike to Colby Bradshaw.
Totally reset the tone of this game.
Stunning turn of events. Their offense couldn't get out of their own way the entire second half, and just like that in 28 seconds. After the Mustangs fought back the entire second half, the Cougars strike back. End over end kick. Mustangs couldn't decide who was going to field it. They'll field it at their own 8. They'll get up to their own 20-yard line. 55 seconds to go. They trail 24-20. The Mustangs sideline in stunned silence. They'll have to come out here. You're in the gun, takes a snap, flags fly. As Beek seemed to have a little trouble figuring out where he was supposed to be on that play.
And that penalty against Taylor is something they didn't need. but the Cinco defenders will definitely take it.
Pass over the middle is complete across the 25 to the 28-yard line. 45 seconds to go, clock winding. Pass complete to Vale, second. York, quick snap, throws incomplete. That time, couldn't connect.
And Jacob Smith was right there on the coverage.
With Kubeka. That'll stop the clock with 34 seconds. Third and 3. You're under pressure, rolling to the right, fires, and incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down with 28 ticks to go.
And barring a penalty, this play is for the game for the Mustangs.
This is their last shot if they don't convert. Fourth and 3, 28 seconds to go from their own 28-yard line. Two receivers to the left. You're in the gun. Beak in motion. Here comes the pressure. You're backpedaling, and he's intercepted. Intercepted at the 25 and knocked out of bounds.
Zach Mersman was there again for the interception for the Cougars, and that's pretty much going to be it for this game.
That is the nail in the coffin. 21 seconds to go, and the Cougars are going to pull it out on homecoming night. Cougars will come to the line. Late getting enough players onto the field. Morrison will take the knee, and that'll do it. The Cougars withstand a late rally by the Mustangs, who gave this everything they had. They were a very game opponent.
It was. This game turned out.
Why do we have a flag? Oh, so the Mustangs will take a the Mustangs will take a timeout with 12 seconds to go and force one more snap.
And I guess the logic behind that is you never know. There could be a fumble, a miscommunication between the center and the quarterback that creates a long ball that they could run and get. But here, so they're going to take every kind of chance they can to see if anything's going on. But Patrick, we do have in the other 19-6A game, we have a final from Crusader Stadium. Strake Jesuit pulls it out 40-39 over the Seven Lakes Spartans.
A couple of very exciting games in 19-6A tonight.
Well, that keeps Strake Jesuit undefeated in district play in 19-6A, in which they will be a tie with Cinco Ranch after this game.
Morrison takes the knee, and that'll do it. A homecoming come-from-behind victory as Russell Morrison answered the bell the way a leader does when his team was down with 1:28 to go. A 41-yard strike to Colby Bradshaw, and he's going to be my player of the game.
I totally agree. I mean, there's really no question about that.
Fans, make sure you log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavendish Player of the Week. Then tune in on Friday night to the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. See who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavendish Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. Well, once again, Russell Morrison making his case, stepping up big when his team needed him most.
He really did, and he, even when some things were not working out for him with adjustments that were made in the third quarter, he always kept his focus, kept his poise, and if something didn't work, he went to something else.
Final score from Rhodes Stadium. Cinco Ranch Cougars 24, Taylor Mustangs 20. Our executive producer is Bert Brocker. Our technical producer is Reed Harmon. For Brent Hallmark, I'm Patrick Creighton saying good night from Katy, Texas.